Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is a little bit different. It is something that has been requested on Instagram a few times, and that is how I style my hair. And so I thought that I would film this today because I needed to straighten and curl my hair today anyway, and I thought I would film it and make a little video for you guys, so I do hope that you enjoy it. I also am going to combine it with, I was sent some new straighteners to test out. So although this video isn't sponsored, they were gifted and it seemed like a good opportunity to give them a bit of a test drive and tell you guys about them. But I will link them in the description box. And as I said, just to be clear, they were gifted, but it was my choice to make this video and test them out for you guys. So firstly, let's just talk about my hair and its colour, because I'm sure I will get asked a couple of questions about it. Last night I did refresh the colour. So I have a balayage done. I go to Sassoon on the King's Road in London, and I'm very lucky that it is a gifted service. I used to pay, and now I'm really lucky that I am gifted my hair, but I love going there. I love who cuts my hair. It used to be Natasha, now it's a chap called Jan, and he's great. And I get the colour done there too, and what I have done is a balayage. So I have the lower part bleach applied, and the upper part is obviously darker. I actually do the darker colour myself. I do that at home, and I keep on top of it on my own with just a drugstore high street kit because I found a colour that I like, and so I just stick with that and I do it myself. But the salon does my blonde for me, so they balayage up the blonde and then they add a pinky rose gold toner. Now the pinky rose gold toner does not stay in that long. It does wash out, it does fade, and so I keep on top of it on my own at home as well. And the way I keep on top of it is I use the Bleach London toners. In fact, I'll grab them. I use the Bleach London toners. First of all, the one in the shade Rose. So this is their super cool hair colour. So yeah, shade Rose, and the other shade is Burnt Peach. And I mix them up in this little mixing bowl. You can get these from Superdrug and Boots, and a little brush as well. And to create the sort of rosy gold colour, I do probably 2 parts pinky to 1 part burnt peach-ish. I'm never that precise with it because I don't mind what kind of colour it comes out as long as it's in that spectrum of pinky sort of rosy gold. And what I do is I mix them together in this bowl, and I add some conditioner, a big squirt of conditioner, and mix it all up in the bowl. And after I've washed my hair, I put that mix onto just the lower part of my hair, and I wrap it up, sometimes in a towel, but I tie it up and I leave it on. I do leave it on for quite a while. Now those Bleach London colours, they say about 20 minutes. I probably leave mine on for an hour, but it is mixed in with conditioner, so it's kind of giving the ends a bit of a conditioning treatment as well. And then I wash it off, and then I blow dry my hair as normal. So I've done it last night, so that's why it's quite vibrant today. This is perfect. I'm really happy with the colour this has come out. It's a nice sort of slightly pinky toned warm rose gold. So that's how I get the colour. So today I'm going to be straightening my hair first, testing out these new straighteners, and then showing you how I create this wavy look using straighteners as well. It's one of the ways that I curl my hair. The other way is with a set of tongs, but today I thought I would show you this sort of wavy look using some straighteners. So yeah, let's get going. So this is my hair after I have washed it. So I have naturally wavy hair. You can, let's have a look, you can sort of see underneath that it's got a wave to it. Not so much the top layer, but the underneath and the back, very, very wavy. And I am rubbish at blow drying. You know when you go to the hairdressers and they can pull it really straight and flat, I just can't do it. So what I tend to do is I wash it the night before and then I sleep on it, and it kind of like flattens it out a bit. So I washed this last night. One of the first things that I would do, even if I was going to wear my hair curly, is actually straighten it, just to partly smooth it out as well, because it's naturally curly, I have quite frizzy hair. So normally I would use GHDs. I've used GHDs for years, but I was approached on email and asked if I wanted to try out some new straighteners, and I have said yes. I am quite excited by these new straighteners. The reason why I said yes is because one of my major problems that I always have is I leave the house and I think, did I turn my straighteners off? And then I spend the rest of the train journey, usually to London, thinking, is my house going to burn down? And it always panics me. One of the things about these, so these are called the Glamoriser Glamoriser Smart Straightener, and the idea is that there is an app, an iPhone app or an Android app, and you can connect to the app, and there's loads of things that you can do in the app. Now I haven't downloaded the app yet, but from what they've told me, you can set the time. So even though GHDs do power down after a while, they do, I think it's half an hour they power down and turn themselves off. I would like it to do it sooner than that. And I think in the app you can set what time after they've been idle do these straighteners turn off. And I think you can also turn them off remotely via Bluetooth. Now I don't know how far that extends. I need to have a little bit more of a read of the instructions. I haven't even opened these straighteners yet. Inside the box, I can't remember how much these are. Okay, so these are currently on offer on Argos for £60. I don't know if they'll go down even more in the Black Friday sales. Normally it says their retail price is £90, so they're a little bit cheaper than GHDs. But yeah, they feel quite nice. They're slightly rubberized, so they'll be quite comfy to hold. So yeah, let's get all this out the box. Okay, so in the box is a heat mat, which is always helpful. Let's get that out, that's important. Ooh, it's like rubbery. Heat mat. Oh, what's this? Ah, that's good as well. A silicone, pop this on the end to hold the straighteners together, I guess for transportation or like that. Right, let's turn it on. I think it's this button there. There we go. Got a little flashing LCD. Can you see that? LCD display there. That's got the temperature on it, and it actually is showing you it heating up. Well, I will say the one thing is there is not very much information in this booklet at all. Oh, beep beep. Okay, so they've heated up, that was pretty quick, to 185 degrees. I think this is for the temperature. So yeah, so first thing I'm going to do is straighten my hair, and I always section it off into sections. I do use heat protector as well, so I'm going to use a little bit of heat protector. This is just a Schwarzkopf one. I've had it for ages. It's actually a flattening iron serum with some heat protector in it as well. And my brush that I use is a Mark Hill brush, which actually supposedly has like argan oil and stuff built into it, so it smooths all your hair out. So I'm heating it up to 185. That's not the hottest it goes to, but let's see what it's like on that. So you can see that the underneath of my hair is quite wavy. So let's see how this copes versus my GHDs. Oh, it feels nice and smooth, I have to say. Okay, so that's a first pass. That's not bad for a first pass. I don't think. I can, when it's near my ear, I can hear a slight buzzy noise, but yeah, that's pretty good. Now normally with my GHDs I would try to just do a couple of passes, because especially if I'm then going to curl it, it doesn't need to be perfectly straight. Maybe I would put my temperature up for these bottom layers. I have to be careful though, because heat does get rid of the colour in my hair. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go a tiny little bit hotter. Okay, so I'm heating it up to 200 now. Oh yeah. It feels nice and soft, my hair as well. This bit at the back is always tricky to straighten. So there we go, there's first pass. Pretty good, feels nice, doesn't feel too dry. Right, and I shall work my way through the rest of my hair, just releasing more layers and straightening it as I go. straightened, yeah, I quite like them. They're quite comfy to hold. The only thing is occasionally when I squeeze them together, you see this bit here at the bottom where it opens? Occasionally I got a bit of my hand fat stuck in there, but I think that's just me being slightly cat-handed. But yeah, I'm still not 100% sure about this dial here, little pad here, and I think you do slide your finger up for a higher temperature. Oh look, I can go even higher, go to 235. I mean, that's very hot. Maybe 235 for the underneath that's really, really curly. But yeah, so you can see, I mean, the back is still a little bit frizzy, but then it always is, even with my GHDs. I think the only way to avoid that is I need to do a better job when I blow dry it. But yeah, they're pretty nifty, quite like them. And yeah, hair feels very, very nice and soft. So now I'm going to try out not curling but waving with them. So I usually use my GHDs to do a bit of a wave effect in my hair. So I'm going to do that now and show you how I do that and see how these Glamoriser straighteners cope with that and whether they're as good. Now if I was going to do this, I might not worry too much about doing such a good job of straightening, because obviously my hair's got a natural wave to it. I would probably just smooth out my hair rather than trying to get it really, really straight. But I was trying to test out how good these straighteners were, so that's why I've gone super straight. But yeah, so I start with the bottom section, and basically I'm just going to do a bit of a up and down twisty movement in order to create a wave. So the first thing you're going to do is just do a half twist like that and slowly move the straightener down. And then when you get a bit further down, you're going to twist it up and slowly move the straightener down, and then twist it back, slowly move the straightener down, and then twist it up again. And that's how you can create a little wave. Now, epic fail, but I actually have no hairspray. And the reason I have no hairspray is because in the background you will see some pampas grass. You might have seen on my Instagram that I found a big pampas grass bush on some public ground, and I decided to take some home with me, and in order to stop it from shedding, you spray it with hairspray before you dry it. And so basically I've used all of my hairspray on that. But yeah, so normally I would give this a little bit of a hairspray just to hold its shape. It's a lot easier on this side than it is on the opposite side, I will say that, because I'm right-handed. So on the opposite side you do the same thing, twist it up, slightly lower the straightener, and then twist it back. And it is just a little bit harder with this hand, I find. Twist it back, pull the straightener down, twist it round again and down, and twist it like that. I hope you can sort of see what I'm doing. And then yeah, you get this wave. That one's gone a little bit whoop, jazzy wave. But yeah, so this is how I create my sort of like, it's slightly more of a beachy wave look, and I just work my way around the hair. As I said, I've got slightly wavy hair anyway, so what sometimes I do is, if I can't be bothered to straighten my hair, I just do this to the rest of my hair, like the top layer that's not as wavy, and that just blends it in with the rest of my hair. But yeah, I'm not too precise about it, and I just work my way round in sections. The back is obviously a bit harder to do. Been really bad for my heat protector spray, haven't I? I haven't really sprayed it that much. That is really, really bad. So yeah, you can definitely hear a bit of a buzz from these straighteners when it's near your ear. But I just think that's them. Well, possibly it's the Bluetooth, I don't know. But they're doing a really good job of this. I would say they're doing this better than my GHDs do. So I've currently got these on quite hot, have got them on 235. So I might just lower that a little bit just to protect my hair. And I think I might just give my hair a bit of a spray. But yeah, I'm going to work my way round, repeating that movement, same at the back. So I always start by going with that first turn round, but you could start with a first turn under, but I prefer the shape of when it comes out first and then in, if that makes sense. Okay, so I have curled it all. I've just got a little bit of serum in my hands. I'm just going to run my fingers through it all. As I said, I would probably give all this a spray with hairspray, just to fix it all a bit better so it didn't drop out too quickly. But also, if it was like summer, you could give this a spray with like a salt spray for more of a beachy vibe. I always have one bit that never curls properly. It's always a bit at the back. I'm pretty impressed with those straighteners. I feel like my hair looks really, really shiny after that. So yeah, this is the finished look after waving my hair with the new Glamoriser straighteners. As I said, I've done this before with GHDs. It does work with most straighteners as long as the plates slightly wrap around, but I hope that you found that interesting and you like the final result. As I said, when I sleep on this tomorrow, it will still have a really nice wave in it, and I would then maybe add a little bit of mousse or salt spray or something just to sort of invigorate the curls. Okay, so I have downloaded the Glamoriser app. It's free to download. And then you can make yourself a little, I don't know if you can see that, a little profile with your photo. You can put in your hair type and everything. And then under settings, you can select temperature control, what temperature you want it at, and you can set the shut off time. And that's the biggest one for me, shut off time. So it's default set at 20 minutes, but you could drop that down to 10 minutes. So basically, you know that after 10 minutes, that's going to shut down. And that would make me feel a lot better because I would know that I wouldn't have to wait half an hour like the GHDs take to turn off. So if I accidentally left them on, obviously they'd always be on the heat mat, and I quite like this heat mat that's come with it, it's rubberised. But yeah, it's quite nifty. You can do other things like upload pictures to social media and use the hashtag and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, a little bit different, seeing how I do my hair, and I will be back next week with a new video. If you're not already a subscriber, then please do subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time. Bye.